Hi guys, my name's Jill. I'm admin on the Swank group, and I just wanted to tell you my story and tell you my why. We'll go back about 16 years. When my twins were about 3 months old, we were in a really bad car wreck. It was a hit and run situation, and it was pretty scary. About 3 or 4 days after I got home from the hospital, I started having symptoms. And at first, it was just, to me, it was pins and needles. I just felt like everything was crawling in my torso, around my ribs. I went back to the doctor thinking that, it was probably from the car wreck. The doctor asked me if I sweat, and I said, no, I don't. I've never been able to really sweat. And she said, well, I think you actually have shingles. And I think that they're not coming through your skin because you don't sweat. So she put me on a round of steroids, put me on some muscle relaxers. I bounced right back and I was fine. A couple years later, I had another episode. The doctor again thought that it was just the shingles. This always happened when I was stressed, the death of a loved one, parents' divorce, different things like that. I would do the round of steroids, the muscle relaxers, and I would be fine. Several years into that, our company that I worked with switched insurances, and then I had to actually switch doctors. The new doctor was amazing. She immediately said, I don't think this is shingles. We're going to find out what's going on. So we started some tests. I did lumbar puncture. I did MRIs, spinal tap. They came back inconclusive. This went on for I want to say about 5 years. And then finally I had my diagnosis. For 14 years, I was fine. My MS rolled every couple years. If something major happened, I would have an episode. I would take a round of steroids. I was good. My family and I decided to move to Tennessee 14 years after my diagnosis. And it was then that my MS became real. Within 6 months of the move, I started having exuberations, and they would last and last. They kept getting closer together. It eventually got to the point where I was basically bedridden for 2 years. It was all I could do to walk from my bed to the bathroom, which was literally 10 feet apart. I started looking into MS drugs because I thought, something's got to help. I can't do this. I can't live this way. My doctor and I at the time went over different ones. Every time I would find one, the side effects were so much worse than what I had. And I thought, there's got to be more to life than this. I can't keep living this way. And so I started searching, and I found several different diets that we all know are out there, so-called cures. And I thought, I can't live on these things. This is not it. And I found Swank. And I thought, wow, this may be doable. I started right then and there. Within a couple days, I found the Facebook group, and I thought, wow, these people are amazing. I started reading the stories, and just all the help and everything I got along the way was just amazing. And I'm happy to report that, I am up, I'm living, and I am moving and enjoying my life. Swank literally saved me. It got me out of bed. It lets me enjoy my life again. It lets me live again, most importantly. I hope that, throughout this journey we can help you, and that everyone has as amazing results as I have. Thank you guys.